Hi everybody, it's May and welcome to Black Mountain Plans. Today I thought I would finally do the video showing all my new inserts and do like a walkthrough and even show you kits that will go with my new inserts. So if that seems interesting, please stay tuned. Okay, so if you had watched the last video, I did a pen test of the paper that I'll be offering my inserts on. And I told you that it's very thick paper and that I didn't think you'd be able to hold 3 months in your planner. Well, if you have an Aura Estelle, you can actually get the entire year of monthlies, 3 months of the vertical inserts, and 3 months of the dailies. But this is an Aura Estelle, and we all know Aura Estelle has very large rings. Sorry about that. So I did think that, it would probably be best to go ahead and do like a walkthrough, show you guys everything, and then I'll be showing you how much you would actually be able to get into like the Erin Condren ring agenda. And then I have, I don't know, I guess just for reference, I have a Kiki K, with, I don't know if anyone has them, but a lot of us bought Kiki K ring binders. And also I have a Moterm, okay? So I figured I would show you in like planner covers that have smaller rings about how much you could get in there. So when I open it up, and I love this, I'm sorry you guys, and if you've been with me for a while, you've seen that when I do a ring agenda, I have my puppies in here. And of course that's me and Dixie. And then that's Tater and Bella. I'm sorry, Tater and Dixie and Bella, and then Dixie. I just like having my puppies in my planner. Yeah. And that's my little husband. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look. Let me see if I can zoom in just a little bit more. This is just clear dividers that I got off of Amazon, and I will link them down below. I got the 2-pack where it came with 5 top dividers and, the 12 months. So I personally will not be keeping 3 months of inserts in my agenda ever. That's too much for me. There are other inserts and things I'd like to put in here, and so having this much in here is just way too much, and it's not even got stickers in it yet. But I did want to go ahead and show. So the 2025 monthly inserts just start with this simple banner, and then when we flip the page, come on now, you'll have like the year at a glance with the new May Plans font, which is listed in the website for custom scripts. And then, of course, a yearly overview with the blacks. I just think it's really cute. I like the way it's set up. So then it's just a lined notes page, okay? So we would go into the January. So every single month is going to look pretty much the exact same way. It'll always have a lined page with a banner that says the name of the month. And then here is the 2-page spread. So you have January and the new font for the days of the week. 2025 is listed over here. You have large enough numbers. I don't like numbers in the monthly calendar being so small like they are in some planners. I will be 50 next month, guys, and I have no problems telling my age. I need to be able to see, and I do like the black lines where I can see clearly where my area is. I wanted larger line spacing for when I write in my sidebar, and it's always a Monday start. I like the sidebar on the left. I'm sorry, I started with Happy Planner years ago, and that's where the sidebar was, and in my brain, that's where the sidebar is supposed to be on the monthly. I mean, that's the way we have it on our weekly, so why not have it on our monthly? So my inserts, the sidebar is on the left. It says this month, Monday through Sunday. Okay, so on the back side of the monthly, it's just another one of those banners that say the name of the month. And I'm sorry, you can tell where I was testing stickers. It looks like, oh, okay, never mind. And I ripped my own sticker. That's all right. We're going to do this video over in a second anyway. Well, not in a second, in the next video. Let me put that back down in the meantime. So anyway, this was how I had set up the month of January, but I'm going to actually do it on camera. The only reason I am doing it over is this was just to check sticker sizing. So as you can see, it's a very simple kit, and I like that everything fits. So let's go ahead and look at February. Like I said, oh, and see on the back side of your month, like I said, you'll have a banner that says the name of the month for additional notes. I have not tested my full month at a glance or bill trackers on these yet, and I will do that in one of the videos that's coming up this weekend. So we have February on this one, and then of course the February monthly spread, and then on the back it would just be February. So that is a look at how the monthly inserts are. This way you can, most people don't use their dashboard, and I didn't want anything printed on the front and back of the 2-page spread that was like too detailed and things like that. A lot of people do not use the dashboard, and I don't want you to feel like you wasted your space. But I want you to be able to move it around in your rings wherever you like it, and it's not connected to, like, you know, March right behind it. So you could either put a full page sticker here, you could put a lot of die cuts, you could put washi, you could do whatever you want on the front and back, you can make notes, but you'll be able to move your monthly 2-page spread anywhere into your ring agenda that you like. So, you know, basically it's just the same for all the months. Now, June and March this year do have 2 days, and this is how I do it when they're shared, but I did not put that line across because I don't like it to be limiting. A lot of people will just, you know, when they get into April, instead of using washi like on the 31st to cover up the unused day, if they had a lot of plans for the 31st, you know, they'll just write it in here, and they would use the unused washi down here if they use it, and they would just leave this block, you know, for their the 24th instead of making it share with the 31st. And an icon can cover this up as well as a label. So I like the fact that there was no line separating out when you have to share a day. Like, so that was a look at, you know, the monthly inserts. So let's go ahead and get into the weekly. Now the weekly section begins the exact same way. It's a banner here that just says the name of the month. And at the end of the month, there'll be a line notes page as well, you know, that says January. It's flipped over here. So let's go ahead and look at, I'll show you the one we're going to plan in this week. So you have the calendar up here in the top left corner. You have a banner flag that says this week, and then just Monday through Sunday. You have a banner flag that says to do, some really nice open circles for checklists, and then another flag that says habits, and you can put a script or write what your 2 habits are for the week. So you have a Monday start, goes all the way over. I left sizing in the sticker kit to be able to, you know, above this line but below the header, to be able to maybe put like your blood pressure or the weather or the highs and lows. And these lines are sized a little bit bigger than the Erin Condren A5 inserts, and definitely bigger than the plum paper. So that way you have room to write in them. Hang on one second, I have to sneeze. Sorry about that, guys. It's first thing in the morning. My allergies are just like all over the place right this minute. So it's a very simple sidebar. You guys know when I do Play With Me videos, I literally struggle with my sidebar. And this paper is so nice and thick that you can write on it with Tombos and any kind of highlighters, mileliners, anything you want, and it won't bleed. And I like the kind of bullet journal look, like with these little page flags. And when we get to, whoops, like these items, you could color them in. This is kind of like a color coder's dream, to where you don't have to use stickers. That way you could just, like, you know, outline it, shadow it, however you want to do, and you could just go on with your week. Use all those gorgeous pens and all the colors and color code, everything you need to, all your plans for the week. So like I said, it's just a lined vertical spread. There will be more inserts with different options and things like that. But at the moment, these are the first 3 inserts that I'm releasing. And you can order them, you know, broken down to where you can buy the entire month, year's monthlies, or you can buy them by quarter or 6 months. You don't have to buy an entire year. And when it comes to the weeklies, it'll be the same thing. You can either purchase them quarterly in 6 months or the full year. And when it comes to the daily, daily's different. There's a lot of pages. We'll get into that in just a moment. But I just think it's really nice. Air freshener, good lord. So as you flip the page, you definitely have all your January 2-page spreads. And then when we are done with January, you just have a lined notes page. I'm sorry, you don't have the banner back here. You have a lined notes page to be able to do whatever you need. February annotates, you know, like you could put it in behind the divider here. The way to separate it out, you won't have to worry that you took part of your January into your February. I don't like that when I'm trying to move inserts around, no matter who I purchase it from. I don't like having them where I've got another month attached to what I'm wanting to move to a different area. So, of course, this is February, and it just goes like this. It's the same type of spread. I got them as far out as I could. The punches line up with the Erin Condren A5 inserts. And, I'm sorry, I had a translucent page flag there. Why was I marking this week? Oh, it's my birthday. Okay, so anyway, it just goes like that for the month of February. And then, as you can see, February ends on the 23rd here. The way I look at it in my mind, this starts March, is that if the 1st falls anywhere, even if it's on Sunday, it belongs in the next month. Okay, that's just the way I look at it. So, just to let you know, that's the way I've done it. I did not put the 24th through the 2nd into February. I said Saturday is the 1st of March, therefore it's in March. Okay, so let me go ahead and show you where I've been testing stickers. Okay, and here is just the simple 2-page spread with the sticker sheet. You get 8 full boxes, so you'll have plenty to choose from, and you'll have one left over. You get a weekend banner that's changed up to have the same font as the May plans, and you also have a definitive. You'll be able to know on your sticker sheet that that's the sidebar box. It always would mess me up, like which one's for the sidebar, which one's not. And as you guys can see, I didn't make stickers to cover any of this, just the page flags. That way you have plenty of area and you have an actual line amount. When you get the washi for the kit, let me get the kit. Okay. I have cut everything so that way I always have room to, no excuse not to film. I'll show the sticker kits in just a minute. But you have, when you see the washi, it just covers 2 lines. And I wanted the labels to fit slightly inside the black lines because I really like the way the black lines look on this insert, especially with it being such nice thick paper. I love the feel of it and the noise it makes when you're turning. You know you've got a sturdy insert. And I really think this just, I don't know, to me it classes it up to be able to see the black lines around the sticker. And trust me, it took me forever to size it just the way I wanted. I did not make the washi go side to side. I just made it cover just the areas. It's something different. You guys know that I'm always like, you're going to have to cut your washi, but I just think this looks really nice. And so here was last week, and of course I haven't written any of my plans in because I didn't know who I was going to be watching this video, and last week and the week before, there was a lot of things going on that I'm not really ready to share yet. So once I post this video, I'll be able to back plan. But as you can see, the scripts, they fit inside the lines and inside the labels. And I really think that this is such a cute setup for, you know, your weekly inserts. Durr. Good Lord, can't talk. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into the daily inserts that I have. Okay. I'm trying to make sure I don't show one with stickers on it just yet. Okay. So each set of every single week, it will start with a week at a glance. And it'll have the date and the day of the week. And Saturday and Sunday do need to share a box down here. I know that is not, people are not a fan of that. But the only reason I have done it is because if I didn't, and I lined it up 7 instead of 6, you're not going to have enough room, my friends, to write on anything. It's going to be so small. And I don't know about y'all, but my hands suck. Some days I can write super small. Other days, I can't even do it. So every single week, your week at a glance will be on the front with a lined notes page on the back. I have people that tell me that once they are done with their dailies, they just keep the week at a glance and they didn't want to have Monday attached to it. So that is why this is this way. I also have people that say they don't use the week at a glance. So this could be taken out and just used on your desk, maybe for like a to-do list, and then it could be tossed. It is up to you. So because we have kind of like that bullet journal type deal going on with the banners and the really cool little flags, I continued that on to the daily section. So you have the same flags that say schedule and to do. You can definitely see your hours. They're printed large enough. I hate it when an hourly planner, it's so small. I have to get on my Zoomer glasses to be able to see it. Instead of circles, I just like the look of squares. When it's squares, I don't feel like you need to cover it. Maybe it's just me. I was talking to Alex. Alex feels the exact same way. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's left brain. Maybe it's right brain. I don't know. But I tend to feel like if it's circles, it kind of like needs a sticker. When it's squares, it doesn't. So I have 3 little memo notes up here because, you know, guys, I just wanted to do something different for the top 3. You could put like your steps, your blood pressure, blood sugar, 3 main goals for the day, whatever. But it's just a different way to annotate your top 3. And I love that you kind of have like an outline on the notes so that you could literally take your Tombow and just color it into the color of the kit or the color that you're using that day. So, of course, you'll have top washi to go across the top. There are nothing to go over here but labels, and the labels will always cover the time. I don't like that. Cover the time, don't cover the time. No, we're covering the time, okay? Here is the checklist. There is no checklist sticker. You can just cross it off, use your Tombow, use your dot markers. And the reason I'm not doing any of those kind of stickers for this is because this paper can handle whatever you're going to throw at it. We all have those dot markers and we want to use them, but they bleed through the paper. This paper, it doesn't bleed. Use those dot markers. Check it off when you're done. And then just a large box down here. You can write in your gratitude, your meal for the day, your steps, your carbs, your workout, whatever. A verse, a small memory planning, anything you like down here in this open square. Okay, so on the back side is going to be your Tuesday and Wednesday 2-page spread. Then your Thursday and your Friday. And your Saturday and your Sunday. Okay? And then at the end of the week, it's just a lined notes page. So then it would just repeat. Okay, so we all know that my A5 Daily Duo and Daily Duo 7x9 kit in Erin Condren it was 4 pages, it's down to, it was 5 pages, it's down to 4. Now, I did in the sticker kit deco on the Monday through Sunday, and I just think it's overwhelming. So these are actually solid colors, and that's the only deco that you get. You just get a piece of washi that can correlate with your Monday. And as you see, I didn't make stickers for the memos. I just did it for the page flags. I will include the square box and labels, a few icons. So I did a 3-page kit, even though this is a 10-page daily kit for the week. You know, you got your week at a glance, you got 2 line notes pages, one behind the week at a glance, one behind Sunday, and then every day of the week. So you actually have 10-page spread, and there's only 3 sheets of stickers, okay? So this is what I was talking about. This is the only deco you'll see, and then these are just solid colors. And then, of course, here is your, washi for your Monday. And Monday through Sunday is pre-printed on your washi, but as you can see, the washi for the line notes page at the beginning of the week and at the end of the week, as well as your Monday, are all the same, so it's not going to be looking jacked up. And then your Tuesday and Wednesday washi is going to be the same deco, and then Thursday and Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday. Okay, so that's a look at the kits. The only other thing I have in here, is like an inbox, miscellaneous, and I took a whole bunch of my page flags and I used those double adhesive dots, and because I don't like it when these boogers fall off, and that's basically like my flyleaf. So I do want to show you guys the kits I came up with. And then we'll take out these inserts and put them into these 3 ring binders to see how much they will hold. So like I said, I have cut my kits already all the way through March. Should I be nice and give you a March sneaky peek? I don't know. Okay, so here is the daily kit. And since the font that I'm using in the inserts is called May Plans, the name of these inserts is May Daily, May Monthly, and May Weekly. So here is the first page, sheet A, of the daily inserts. So you'll get your date dots, which are a little bit larger than they are in the A5 Daily Duo and the 7x9. You have these 3 washi are going to match. Like I said, these are the 2 lines pages. That's for Monday. You have your Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So you get 9 washi on this one sheet with your date dots. Okay, so on this one, you'll get 5 1-hour labels. I only have them for 1 hour and half hour. And then you get 6 deco boxes. And then on the last sheet, because like I said, it's only a 3-page kit, you get the 7th box, some half hour, a couple of 1 hours, you know. You get your week at a glance. You get a few of your icons. You get some silverware. You get enough page flags. I gave you 8. It's up to you to choose the colors you want to go with your washi. You get 8 to do and 8 schedule, and then Monday through Sunday. And that's it for the daily kit, guys. It's just these 3 pages, and it works for all 10 pages of my daily inserts. So let's go ahead and look at the weekly kit. Y'all are gonna laugh when you see this. Where in the world is it? Come on now, come on. Okay, here we go. So here is the weekly kit. It is just 1.5 pages. I told you guys I'm going very minimal this year, and I was not joking. So you get definitely your sidebar box, like I was talking about. Your full deco box for your sidebar is on sheet A. You get the weekend banner that matches the script, the May plans. You get a few scripts here and a few icons. You get washi for the bottom of the page. You get your day headers. You get the to-do, the this week, the habits, and the 2 habit tracker labels for your sidebar. You get your date dots, a paw print, and you've got some single line labels and some double line labels. And then the second sheet, there are a lot of people that tell me that they don't like to use a lot of full boxes. So I didn't want you to have to purchase it if you didn't need to. It's just on a separate sheet, and it's 8. So that way you can choose 7, have 1 left over, or if you like, stick 1 on the notes page, or just use just a few. It's up to you. But this is just what it is for the weekly kit. It's just this. I just didn't feel like it needed a whole lot of fluff. I think the inserts look really nice the way they are. And so, yeah, I didn't, I didn't go there. So let me get out a monthly kit. Yeah, let's get out a monthly kit. That way I can go ahead and put this into a binder and show you guys what it looks like. Let me go ahead and give you a sneaky peek of the March kit. Okay, so of course I said that now we only get the 1 kit for the month, and it's dealer's choice, so in other words, it's up to me. So the monthlies are, it says this month, Monday, it's a Monday start. I'm not offering Sunday starts. It's a Monday start insert. So you've got your 2 top washi for your month. You got 5 bill dues. You got your date dots, which as you can see are a little bit larger. You got some icons. You got some skinnier labels. You got some double labels. You got an open box that you can write on that's deco. It's like a really pretty hobbit door. And then you've got the butterfly as a full deco box, and then of course your sidebar. And when it comes to the second sheet, because this is it, it's just the banners that would go on you have your 2-page spread of your monthly. When you close it like this, you would have a banner that says March. And when you close it like that, you would have one that says March. So you've got your 2 March labels and the colors of the month, and then washi for the unused days. And that's it for the kits, guys. They're super, super minimal, but they add a lot to the page. I think they look really, really nice. So let's go ahead and see how many we can fit into the Moterm. Now, I personally never use this booger right here, so let's get that out. And let's go ahead and get... Alright, let us say that we wanted to do just January through March for the monthly. Because I'm going to tell you right now, I can already tell you these are not going to fit 3 months in every one of these planners. I think the Moterm is going to be the closest, but I'm just going to start with 3 months of the monthly so that I do have all 12 in mind. Like I said, though, I will not be doing that. Okay, so I know that I only have 3 months worth of the vertical in here at the moment. So there we go. There's all 3 months of the vertical. And then this was separating the weekly from the daily. Alright, let's see. How much can we get in here? I'm trying to get all 3 months of the daily. And this would be the end of the daily section. And you guys can see, look. It's already to the very tip. So it will hold 3 months of the monthlies, 3 months of the weeklies, and 3 months of the dailies. But you're not going to have a whole lot of wiggle room once you start adding stickers and dashboards and things. I mean, this is comfortable at the moment. If I was going to be pen only, I think this would work. I really do. But I just don't think it would be super comfortable. So, let me move my Aura Estelle out of the way. Let me get the Erin Condren ring agenda. Now, these are very small rings in my opinion. They don't hold near as much. Let's see. How much is she gonna hold? I just don't know. I will be selling these where I print and cut and punch them for you. And when they come in the digital planner, they will look just like they do in here, except of course they'll be hyperlinked, and the kits will have their digital stickers just like the printed ones. But when it comes to printable, they are going to be undated except for the yearly. I mean the monthly. The monthly calendars and stuff for 2025, when you print them, they will be on there. Okay, see, I told y'all when I got this, the rings don't ever want to shut. And basically use jewelry pliers and a dish rag to, like, you know, bend them in. But, let's see. Yeah, so that will fit in here. But like I said, there's just, like, really no wiggle room. And I just really don't like those. So let's look at the Kiki K. Because I feel like the Kiki K has better rings than this Erin Condren one. Okay. So anyway, when it comes to the printed version, I mean the printable, like where you could download it, it will be undated. It will say Monday through Sunday on the dailies and the weekly inserts. But it's just going to be like a couple of pages, so that way you can run off as many pages as you need to at a time. And they will not be dated. But the monthlies will be dated. And they will also come where they can be undated for you as well. So, oh my goodness. I'm trying to get this in here. But it's still early in the morning. My fingers are not wanting to work. So I just think these are the cutest inserts. I can't wait to show you guys what they look like in the digital planner. I am planning to release the digital planner with this weekly, daily, and monthly spread that match the inserts by next weekend. And, oh yeah, I'm so excited. Okay, so this is a little snug as well. I do like the fact in here, at least the rings are closing. Because, like I said, in the Erin Condren, that booger, them rings are not that great. Okay, so if I was to take it like this, and then you've got 2 snaps with the Kiki K. So, I mean, I feel like you would have a better time in the Kiki K and the Moterm ring agenda than you would in the Erin Condren. But that's just my thoughts, my preference. So, I hope you guys liked a look at the new inserts. Leave some comments. Let me know what you think. This is what I've been spending a lot of my time on. Like I said, they will be available where I will print and cut them and punch them for you. They will be available as a digital download where you can print off as many copies as you need for the undated ones. And they're also going to be turned into a digital planner. So I hope that you guys really like this video. And until I see you in another one, y'all have a nice day. Bye.